I am dividing this video into two parts. The first part will cover 6 toners, the second part the next 6. First of all, I cannot, under any circumstances, photograph myself holding 12 bottles of toner at one time. The other thing is, if I am reviewing 12 toners, I'll be here all day. So I think, because the one thing has 12 different, 13 actually, but I'm not counting the 13th because I didn't buy the 13th. The 13th one is Joe's Tears, and I've got the Naturey Hatamugi conditioner, skin conditioner instead, which is so huge a bottle, and I don't think I will be finishing it off this year. So I did not buy the One Thing's toner. So I've got 12 toners from the One Thing, and I will be reviewing 6 of them today. Who reviews 12 products in one go anyway? So the One Thing, this is a number of you have requested this actually. I discovered the One Thing while browsing randomly on YesStyle, which is a rather bad habit according to my bank balance. So the One Thing is a relatively new entrant into K-beauty. It's not, a brand that's been around for a long while like Etude House or Tony Moly or one of those. So it simplifies its product formulations by finding that one thing, the one ingredient that your skin needs. It values transparency and promotes rational consumption, eliminating all unnecessary costs to focus. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my mirror here so I can see if I've got lipstick on my teeth. Thankfully, I haven't. It values transparency and promotes rational consumption, eliminating all unnecessary costs to focus on safety and efficacy of its 100% Korean-made products. So basically, they're all, packaged very minimalistically, and the concept is this. Each toner concentrates on one particular ingredient. You don't have, one of those fast treatment essence type toners which contain Ferment, Galactomyces, Niacinamide, Adenosine, Centella, Phytonuclear, everything, hyaluronic acid under the sun, every possible thing under the sun. These concentrate on one specific ingredient. So this is a bit like The Ordinary in the sense that The Ordinary focuses on single ingredient. Single ingredient skincare. And you're supposed to mix and match and layer and use the right ones together, the right ones for your skin together, rather than, one product containing a bunch of ingredients, some of which your skin does not even need. So this is probably Korea's The Ordinary version, only this is in toner form. Some of these extracts have multiple benefits. There are products in here that offer vitamin A and vitamin C benefits as well. Now this works well when these are toners. One Thing has recently come out with single ingredient specific serums. Now when it's a toner, what I have done is always label your bottles, people. I haven't labeled my niacinamide, and I just stuck that on this morning. I need to write niacinamide on that, but I can't find my black marker. So first few days it was all right. After that I was thinking, what is this? Is this niacinamide or hyaluronic or something else? Always label. So One Thing, Bifida, Galactomyces, I know, I ran out of those labels. This is the broccoli extract, citrus Unshu, Mugwort or Artemisia, that's my second bottle of this. So all spray bottles, and I spritz them on. You can use these in 3 ways. You can mix and match them, of course. You can either spritz them the way I do. You can just put them, apply them the way you apply any random toner with a cotton pad. You can soak in a sheet mask or a cotton pad and then apply for a long time to get that masking effect. I prefer spritzing. Easiest way. I can layer my toners. I can layer these ingredients. Now layering toners, layering this kind of watery thing, just spritzing. You can spritz on through the day. You can spritz on at any stage in your skincare routine, no problem. The problem is with serums, single ingredient specific serums, how many serums would you have to layer to, get the effects that you want? Because, I would need a few ingredients in there. So the One Thing serums, I may not review at all because they don't make any sense to me. Single ingredient serums. I'll have to layer about 10 serums, I think, and that doesn't make sense. Toners are fine, single ingredient toners. Now, in most cases, the ingredient list is like this. The actual extract itself, butylene glycol, ethyl hexyl glycerin, and hexanediol. So sometimes there's no butylene glycol either. Sometimes there's no ethyl glycerin either. So it's the big star ingredient is that 100% extract with 1 or 2 preservatives. That's it. Nothing else. This is something that I love. So what are these toners that they have? They have hyaluronic acid, Hoitunia cordata, Centella raceatica, propolis, camellia, calendula, brassica, that is broccoli, citrus unshu, that is vitamin C, niacinamide, bifida, ferment filtrate, artemisia, that is mugwort, and galactomyces. So today I will be covering 6 of them. The first one that I'm going to be talking about is the Brassica oleracea italica extract, that is broccoli extract. The packaging looks like that, people. So in the front of the box, it doesn't actually say broccoli or brassica anywhere. At the back, very small there, it says, it tells you what it is. Now the bottle itself is plastic. It looks easy to repurpose or recycle. And yeah, it says Brassica oleracea italica, broccoli, people. Very clearly there. So I have decanted broccoli, 2 bottles of it into this. 1.5 actually. Packed with organic broccoli extract from Jeju Island, this refreshing toner is a surefire tonic for lackluster skin. High vitamin C and A content brightens and nourishes the skin, while sulforaphane softens fine lines, shields the skin from UV radiation, and provides an extra smooth, soothing touch. The ingredients are extracted under low temperature conditions to optimize efficacy. So the ingredients are Brassica oleracea extract, broccoli extract, butylene glycol, hexanediol, and ethyl hexyl glycerin. That's it, nothing else. So this is a toner with broccoli extract that contains vitamin C and vitamin A. Broccoli contains these. And sulforaphane. Sulforaphane is that key ingredient in cruciferous vegetables, which gives cruciferous vegetables a certain sulfuric taste and smell. Warning, if you are sensitive to smells. This stinks. This stinks. When you're chopping broccoli, you get that almighty sulforaphane stink. Yeah? This stinks exactly like that. The smell goes away once you spritz it on. But while you are spritzing it on, it's vomity, nauseating. So it contains sulforaphane to refine visible lines and brightens the complexion while inhibiting melanin synthesis to prevent hyperpigmentation. Now, I don't know about all those claims. I feel my skin looks much better with this product than without it. I also agree that it actually prevents hyperpigmentation from acne scarring to a large extent. I mean, if your acne is huge and if you've been picking at it, it is going to scar. It is going to leave hyperpigmentation. But if you leave it alone, this one is on its way out and did not leave any hyperpigmentation with this product. Warning, don't use this with retinol, people, unless you want to, your entire epidermis peeling off. The sulforaphane in broccoli also protects the skin from UV radiation. It is made with 100% Jeju organic broccoli extract. This is vegan and EWG green grade verified ingredients. This for me helps with hyperpigmentation to a large extent. It also does very, very, very mild exfoliation. So when your skin is recovering from trauma of some kind, and you don't want to use any strong actives, this is very, very mild and active. I am using this currently. It reeks though. Yeah, so warning, there is a smell. Now, I was unable to find any peer-reviewed studies or, any verified sources, authentic, reliable sources that mentioned the topical application of broccoli extract or sulforaphanes. Topical application, no. Sulforaphanes, how good they are for your health, how good cruciferous vegetables are for your health, everybody knows. I love crucifers myself. The topical effects, they're not there. However, I was talking about all this some time ago to someone who was hugely into skincare. And she said, listen, each culture, each country, each region has a different kind of way. In some cases, you have a scientific methodology of verifying things and proving things. In some cultures, it's, a certain oral history with nothing recorded, and you don't know what happened 2,000 years ago. Did some ancestor find out that this was good for you. So I am not going to deride this, scoff at these claims and say, yeah, there's no scientific evidence. Show me a journal study or I'm not going to believe. I'm not going to say that because, as she said, different methodologies. We don't know. Maybe somebody proved it, a few millennia ago. And, it wasn't written down. Not all cultures have a, history of recording everything. Some cultures have oral history more. So I'm not going to scoff at this. Fact is, this one is my favorite from the One Thing line. And if you look at my video on K-Beauty favorites for 2021 on this channel, which I published in December, you can see, and most repurchased products, also a video published in December, you can see that I've got 4 broccoli extract toners. So I liked it enough to buy 4. It's a very, very good product. They're my favorite, but stinks, yeah. The next one is the citrus Unshu. Hang on, let me just find that. Yeah, that is this one. That is vitamin C to be used in the mornings. It is very, very gentle. It doesn't cause any stinging or irritation at all. This powerful toner is a must-have for dry and lackluster skin. Infused with star ingredient green tangerine extract, which is packed with antioxidants such as vitamin C, flavonoids and carotenoids to brighten skin and fade hyperpigmentation. Again, this is formulated using a low temperature extraction method to maximize benefits. It also contains pectin to brighten up skin tone and fade dark spots. It certainly made me look brighter. I use this beneath SPF in the mornings. Yeah, beneath SPF and moisturizer. So this is my morning toner right now. It also reduces skin inflammation by inhibiting nitric oxide while moisturizing the skin. So green or unripe tangerine is supposed to be this secret ingredient. I mean, again, there is, I don't know, I am not aware of any scientific literature that proves the benefits of using this topically. But there is enough literature supporting the use of topical vitamin C out there, and green tangerine must contain oodles of vitamin C, obviously. So yeah, I'm sticking to this one as well. I've got 2 actually. The next one is another product that I actually like more than the CosRx version of it. It is the Galactomyces Ferment Filtrate. Let me find my Galactomyces. That actually, I ran out of my regular labels and had to write that very small. So I like this more than the CosRx Galactomyces. The CosRx Galactomyces is obviously a lot thicker, more viscous, feels more hydrating, but this one spritz, very light, very runny, like water, as you can see there. I feel this is more choc glow giving than the CosRx. I feel this is more effective than the CosRx one. So this is infused with Galactomyces Ferment Filtrate. Fermented peptides, proteins, minerals, and vitamin B1. Brighter and softer skin. Yeah, that choc glow, glass skin effect. I don't know if you can see any. I think my skin looks decent now, despite all the trauma it went through. So this restores moisture and enhances skin's elasticity. It also contains selenium, germanium, calcium, and magnesium for radiant growing skin. Now, this is not as great as SK2, people. But then, I cannot afford SK2 at that cost. But it is much nicer than the Misha First Treatment Essence that I showed you recently. It is also, I like it better than the, I mean, it depends, If you feel that, you may not necessarily feel that you've applied a particular Galactomyces product with this because it's so runny and you just spritz it on, yeah? CosRx being that thick and hydrating, you feel that you've applied something on your skin. Yeah, and it's a little bit better value for money because a little goes a long way. The CosRx, I just keep running out of that thing so fast. The reason I tell you about other products that I've tried within the same ingredient spectrum, so that, if you've used those, you have an idea of which works better and which is better value for money for you. But none of these is obviously going to be as good as SK2. But can we all afford SK2? That's the other question. Now, the next one is strong stuff. You want to be very, very careful with it. And that I may not repurchase because I feel it's a bit too strong for me right now. Niacinamide, 10%. Yes, so this contains 10% niacinamide, which helps inhibit melanin synthesis to create brighter and clearer skin. Now, this is, although still very lightweight, as you saw there, there is a bit more viscosity to it. Yeah, that was the first bottle. This is the second sealed bottle. I haven't opened this yet. I will open it after I'm done with that one. Yeah, it's a bit more viscous, a bit thicker than the others. It also felt a bit tacky on application. Now I have oily combination skin, and it felt a tad tacky after spritzing. I feel that the Purito Galactomyces 97 essence is the best niacinamide for me in terms of results, and not this one. This is stronger, and I felt a bit overwhelmed. Oh my god, it's so strong. Do I need this on my skin right now? Yes, you know. Strengthens the skin barrier to prevent moisture loss, it claims. I don't know, I haven't noticed anything. Sebum control I have noticed, but this was a bit overwhelming for me. Yeah, so I don't know if I will repurchase niacinamide. The next one is the Bifida Ferment lysate. Slightly yellowish liquid there. I don't know if you can see that with the sun playing games over there. Now this one is 96% Bifida. Anti-ethyl hexylglycerin, hexanediol and butylene glycol. So this is lactic acid bacteria ferment. One thing claims that this is as good as Estee Lauder A&R. The brand claims that, I mean, they haven't mentioned the name, but they've, you know, called it the brown bottle. Bifida is the sort of star ingredient in Estee Lauder's A&R serum. But that costs a bomb, and I don't know if you get visible results. Now, what do I use Bifida for? For repairing my skin barrier and for controlling acne. It works well with both, and I also use it as a bit of a sort of, you know, anti-pollution protection. Possibly because it does contain that lactic acid they claim it does. I found this coming soon after peeling skin. Some of you may be aware, if you've been watching this channel over December, that my skin started peeling uncontrollably for a while, and then, you know, I had to see my derm and get prescription products. Now it's under control, but then when I use it now, there's that tingling, there's that stinging. I don't know what to think about it. Maybe it's that lactic acid, so I've been going very easy on this. That is my experience. I don't know, I should probably wait for my skin to get completely back to normal and then think about this. I'll probably talk about it when I do part 2 of this video. Oitonia cordata comes in part 2 of that video. Now is my joint favorite with broccoli, Mugwort Artemisia, the darkest one. Yeah, what is mugwort? Mugwort is Artemisia capillaris extract, Artemisia extract. You know the I'm from Mugwort essence that I absolutely love, that I use as my first step post-cleansing to prevent acne. It is very effective at preventing acne for me. The I'm from Mugwort essence is too spendy for my liking. The Misha one, I didn't really, I don't know, there's something, I only had a sample of it, but I didn't love it as much as Mugwort. I felt that the finish of Mugwort was better when it came to layering. So I'm from Mugwort, I liked more than Misha Mugwort, Misha Artemisia. This is the one thing Artemisia capillaris extract toner. I am phasing out one thing, and I am replacing it with this because it is a lot more cost effective, particularly if you buy the jumbo versions of the bottles. It is rich in vitamin A, C and niacin, that is B3 apparently. I don't notice any effects of vitamin A or C. I do notice a mugwort effect, the Artemisia effect. Controls breakouts within reason. I mean, if I eat a lot of sugar, my skin is going to act up. At that time of the month, my skin will act up anyway. But it does calm my acne a lot. And it has a nice, you know, very herby smell that I quite like. Not everybody might. So this is another one that I will be repurchasing because I can't do without my mugwort or Artemisia. So in a nutshell, those are 6 toners from the one thing. I will be talking about Hoitunia cordata, Centella ratiatica, hyaluronic acid, propolis, and camellia, and calendula next time. So stay tuned for that. That should not be around the corner. It will take a while because I've got a lot of other videos to get through, including long overdue eyeshadow and lipstick reviews. So stay tuned. Part 2 will follow sometime this year, I hope. And the problem is that when you record part 1 of something, you want to break from that product. You want to talk about something else. Yeah. So have you tried one thing? What are your thoughts on K-beauty products that focus on single ingredients? Do you think toners like this are easier to layer, but single ingredient serums won't work? You want more ingredients in your serum? Have you used single ingredient products such as, the ordinary? Do they work for you better than multiple ingredient products. Are you alright with layering a ton of products? Do tell me all of that in the comments below. So that's all from me for today. Thank you for watching this video. Please give me a thumbs up. Please do the subscribe button. Please do ring the notifications bell.